Hey, rhythm guitar rockers, did you ever feel like a song was racing forward or pulling back? Well, that's because it gives the illusion that it was, but even though the tempo didn't change. So, what is that? That means that they were playing ahead of the beat or behind the beat. Maybe these are terms that you've heard before, but you don't quite understand what the heck somebody's talking about. I was doing a live stream with my friend Simon Candy from Acoustic Guitar Lessons Online.net, and we got onto the subject of playing ahead of the beat and behind the beat. And in this part of the live stream, we break it down and we explain it to you. Check it out here.
Record yourself in something like GarageBand, you can see a visual representation of where you hit in accordance to the beat, and you will see whether you're a little bit, whether you're pushing it or you're pulling back or you're right on, etc. And I mean that's what develops feel. I mean, if we take something you've recorded and we just quantize it and snap it to the grid, it's not necessarily going to be any better. It depends what, that can suck the feel out of something. So we don't, as you say, we don't always want to be bang on top of the beat, but to be able to play ahead of the beat or behind the beat, the first job is to be able to play on the beat, because if you don't know where that is, then you can't purposely and intentionally, push it or pull it. You'll just do it unintentionally, and that never sounds good because it's not consistent one way or the other. So I think, recording yourself just for the purpose of a visual representation is good, but certainly, if you're not sure, just practice trying to be bang on the click of the metronome or the beat, because you've got to really be able to do that to then be able to go one way or the other.
Pulling back or pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two really good descriptions of what it feels like when you're either playing
Yeah.
behind or ahead of the beat. So if you're going to be playing behind the beat, it feels like it's pulling back. If you're
Yes.
playing ahead of the beat, it feels like it's pushing forward. And you
Yes.
could physically feel your body wanting to lean back if you're a listener, but also if you're a player.
Mm.
And you also lean forward as far as being ahead of the beat. So that feeling that you have with your body is actually really good indication of what playing behind the beat and playing ahead of the beat is. And if you'd never even heard these terms before,
Mm.
now you might go, "Oh, I know what they're talking about because I felt
Yes.
that," you know?
Yeah.
And the
Exactly.
interesting about playing behind the beat and ahead of the beat is it's almost like this audio illusion that the tempo is slower, but the
Yeah.
tempo is still always the tempo.
Yes.
So, but it feels like it's a little bit slower.
Mm.
And it's a different thing than just slowing the tempo down and playing on the beat,
Yes.
or
Yes.
vice
Definitely.
versa.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you're playing ahead of the beat, it feels like the tempo is faster, but it's actually not. Playing behind the beat actually means that you're playing late.
Yes.
So it's not that you're playing prior to the beat and you're behind it if you were looking at it like visually. It actually, you are playing late, but the feeling is behind.
Yes.
But if you were to visually see it, like in a DAW program, it comes afterwards
Yes. Because you're late to it.
because you're always late, but you're
Yep.
consistently late the exact same amount of time every time compared to the beat.
Yes.
And that's the thing. It's not sometimes you are and sometimes you're not. You have to precisely be late exactly the same amount of time every time. That's where it's difficult.
Yes. Yes.
And then the inverse is true. When you're playing ahead of the beat, you're actually playing right before it occurs.
Yep.
And it's the same thing where it has to be exactly, well, as exact as we can before it happens consistently over time also. Otherwise, we're just kind of floating all over the place. If you like that video, you're going to love this brand new e-guide that's totally free. The link is in this video's description, or you can go to rhythmguitarlessons.net /capital P, lowercase r, lowercase o.